Okay, welcome to the third part of our dynamic pages tutorial. And in the last video, I showed you sections and subsections using dynamic pages. And in this video, I'll be covering error messages and handling errors, and some security issues that dynamic pages do have. Now, we're going to start with the errors. So, if we go to our tutorials page, so it's page equals tutorials, and obviously inside of our content folder, this page does exist. If we change this to say something random, look at that. You get this horrible PHP error message saying, "Oh, we can't find this file. There's no such file with this name that exists," and this is potentially user unfriendly. So we're going to solve this. So we're just going to go back. So right below our include, or right above our include rather, we're going to create an if statement. And right now I'm just going to highlight this and I'm going to hit Control X, so I'm going to get rid of it so it'll be out of the way so we won't mess it up. So we're going to create an if statement, and in this if statement we're going to use the file underscore exists function that is built into PHP, so you won't have to code this function or yourself or anything. So this function is built into PHP, so you can automatically use it. And then in parentheses right here, we're going to say $path. So what this is saying is, if our path exists, and then if it does exist, we're going to use our include. But if it doesn't exist, we're going to create another include, and we're going to say our content folder. And you can change your content folder to whatever folder you want, or if you just want to have it as the same structure level as your index file, that's fine, doesn't really matter. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to have an error page. So we're just going to say error and then .php. So what this is going to do is, if the page is their path, if it does not exist, we're going to come up with an error page. So we need to put our semicolon there, and we need to, inside of our content folder, we need to create an error page. So we'll just save this out inside of our content, and error.php, and we'll say there was an error while trying to get to the page you wanted. So we'll say that. So if we refresh, some sort of error here. I'm going to pause this and figure out what I did wrong. Okay, I figured out what I did wrong. I accidentally didn't name the error page correctly. I left out one of the R's. So add that on there, and there's still an error. Alright, I'm going to pause it again. Okay, so I found out the problem. It's the file exists. Its file exists. There is an S on the end. So I forgot the S. Now we have our problem fixed. So if we come in here now and we try to come to some random page, we hit enter, say, oh, there's an error while trying to get to the page you wanted. So we have solved the user trying to get to some sort of page that doesn't exist. Now, for security reasons, technically users can change your page to dash or // and it'll take them up directories. Or I think I did that wrong. It'll take them up directories, which is potentially problematic because you don't want your users going to directories and such they shouldn't. So, just gonna go back, And now, this problem can easily be solved, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, so to solve this problem, you want to come down right before your no section right there, and you want to put down a few lines. That's what I'm looking for. And we're going to create an if statement. So in our if statement, we're going to say if no, so we're going to exclamation mark, and then strpos. So it's, I did that wrong. strpos, which is string position. So this is another function built into PHP, and what it does is it'll go through whatever's provided, and it'll say, oh, did we find this character or string? And then we want to say, we're going to put parentheses after this, so another set of parentheses, and then we're going to say, we want to say $page. I'm going to say $page, and then comma, and then in quotation marks, double quotation marks, you want to put just a period, a single period. So, so that takes care of periods. Now you can do this for as many characters as you would like. Definitely the two you should definitely do it for are periods and forward slashes, which I'm going to do here. So right here you want to put in two and symbols, so two of them. And I'm going to take this, and you want to copy it and paste it, and you want to change the dot to a forward slash. So that will take care of the problem. Now we have to put all of our code inside of curly brackets. So you want to hit Shift and then the brace key, which is just above the quotation mark key. And then you want to come down right after our all our includes, and you want to put in the other side of that. So it'll be after our include pages, and then you want to highlight all of this text. Well, not that much. You want to highlight your code just before or just after our quotation or our whatever that's called. Doesn't matter. You want to hit Control Shift and then the greater than sign, which will likely indent your code, which is what we're going to do here. But since I'm using Notepad++, I'm going to go to, I think it's Edit. Yeah. Where is it? There it is, Indent, and then Increase Line Indent. So it says you can do Tab. So right there, it just increased our line indent, and we're going to get rid of a line here, and then after our if statement saying that we don't want these two characters, we're going to put, I'm running out of time here, I'm going to put an else, and you want to take your error include, your include error, and you want to paste it down there. So if your users do try to do something they shouldn't, they should get an error message, which is what we're going to do here. So that takes care of our security problem. Thanks for watching. This is the end of the Dynamic Pages tutorial, unless of course I decide on something else to include, and if I do, I will I'll make another video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.